Cool. All right, let's do our list. Unless you got something else. Cool. The list is our top 3, and it comes from new to the Discord, Fender in Discord. He gave us... Apparently doesn't even listen to the podcast because he didn't know what a top 3 list was until we had to explain it to him. It's like, come on, man. I like that he's in the Discord, though. That's fun. You're cheering him on that he doesn't listen to the podcast. Yeah, I'm with you. So a top 3 list is top 3 things that have disappeared from Eugene in the last 20 years. So it can be anything, like things that used to be in Eugene that are no longer here. I got a big old list of restaurants, but my number 1 is not a restaurant. So we'll see what you guys have. I got a lot of honorable mentions, too. Either you guys want to start?
I'll start. I'll get the obvious one out of the way. Wonderland on 5th Street.
Yep. That's also my number 3.
Braga. I had that also, but I have top 3 just that were on campus.
Mm-hmm.
So just campus things.
I love this.
My first one,
yeah.
my number 3 is a sub shop. Very hard to find a good sandwich in town nowadays. Mm-hmm. That's not Jimmy John, big chain.
I might catch heat for this, but the sub shop tuna sandwich was phenomenal. Phenomenal. Yeah. No, I get it. Not everybody's on board with tuna. I get it.
Tuna surprise.
They made a damn good tuna sandwich. There was something about their bread. It was
probably fresh caught too.
Fresh caught tuna, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
Here's a little fun fact, especially for you, King, because this, directly, right where you live. That Subway out on 99, right by the old fire station or whatever that fire station looking thing is. The only Subway, I think, outside of Portland, where you can get the seafood sensation from Subway.
You think they still do that?
They still do, I think.
I have not been to that Subway in years.
I haven't been to Subway in general in years.
I know I've mentioned on this pod before, their sign for years has just said, subs.
Yeah.
No exclamation point.
Nope.
No exclamation point. I was going to ask you about that. All right.
Not subs. Just
it
subs.
wasn't like the Jeb Bush logo, or just
I laugh at it every time I read it.
It was like
just
Jeb.
Subs.
Question, like subs.
Just subs. Just they're here.
Subs.
Yeah.
Actually, I lied. I have been in there because I remember actually bringing this up like a year or so ago. I had to stop in there because I was leaving town.
Which
one
is this? Where is it?
I got Barger. 99 at Barger. Okay. And I was leaving town, so I stopped there to get a little 6-inch one after they had just done their renovations. Had been closed for 3 months.
It's exactly the same.
It was like they moved a picture.
Yeah.
I don't know what they did.
The outside looked different.
The outside was different.
They were just dialing in that seafood sensation is what they were doing.
Yes.
Jesus, there's nothing I want less than a seafood sub on Highway 99.
My buddy was like, he said it's his favorite sandwich, and we found out, this is the only one that has it. Went out there to get one. I took one bite of it, pitched that shit in the fucking trash. It was one of the worst things I've ever tasted.
But it's your buddy's favorite.
Yes.
Wow. By the way, you better have Carl's Jr. on your campus list. I better hear that from you.
That's right on the borderline of campus there.
Where Elkhorn is now. That was my Carl's Jr. I worked there, baby. That was the shit.
I think that Elkhorn's going away too.
Oh yeah? I'm gonna.
Yeah, I think they're selling it. Yeah.
I'm gonna not include it on my list if you don't mind, because that guy sucks.
Indeed.
Do we all do threes?
Yep.
Okay, so threes from the chat. WCP says Farrell's Ice Cream Parlor. Booble says the Gateway Mall.
That's Springfield.
Sorry, bud. You also can't do Chuck E. Cheese because of that.
And here's the was
a staple.
Was Farrell's even good ice cream?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was fine.
Was
yes.
it?
Yes.
I just remember you got the little like ice cold, like made of like aluminum, like dish you got served in.
No, I mean,
I don't remember.
I don't remember. I remember getting it in like a glass thing, and yeah, no, it was
good banana splits.
You had really good banana splits. Yeah,
they made a volcano ice cream too. They had like scenes. They'd have like gorillas and stuff on them on the pictures, and then you'd get it, and they were very sad. But these were monstrous.
They were huge.
Like monstrous volcanoes. Like
yes. No, that's the thing.
People.
That's the thing with Farrell's is they would like huge portions. They'd do like family ice creams basically. So you would have like a table of 4 people, and everybody would get this huge thing and share it. By the way, Booble, to his point, Springfield supports the M's, unlike Eugene. Fuck Eugene. My whole list is Springfield. That's what he says.
I think Springfield's a drifter town. And I ain't talking to baseball team.
Are we he did ask earlier, are we a drifters podcast now?
Paddles up.
Not ready to move on yet. Not yet. All right, what's our 2s?
My number 2 is the pedestrian mall / downtown water fountain.
Wait, what?
Did you ever go to this thing called the Eugene Celebration?
Oh! You're talking about where like Saturday Market is.
No.
Okay, where are you? No. What are you talking about?
Do you know where Kesey Square is?
Yeah.
That whole thing used to be shut down. It was a pedestrian mall.
Right.
And in the middle,
right.
These stupid brutalist cement waterfalls for no reason.
Dude, I totally fucking forgot about that. Wow.
I don't like it because they just shut down downtown to make a pedestrian mall. Who does that?
That's right.
In the Pacific Northwest.
I bet there are a ton of people who voted no on the M's thing who missed that, who want to go back to the pedestrian mall. Oh, Jesus.
Let's close Willamette Street again.
Yeah.
Seems like a great idea.
So stupid.
Is the Eugene Celebration still a thing, by the way?
I think that stopped with COVID, didn't it?
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Back. Yeah. I haven't heard of it.
They
actually might have stopped it before COVID.
I know they had switched the time.
Yeah.
It wasn't in September anymore. They'd switched it. Yeah, I think you're probably right. It was dead before COVID. Yeah.
I'm struggling to come up with my number 2. So
I'll help you out. I'll go.
Okay, go for it.
Give you some time. My number 2, it's kind of a niche one because I think it's been gone for 20 years.
Since it's been gone. Sorry.
And that was Hannah's. It was a little side place there where Sweet Basil is.
Yeah. By the way, like lots of decent food places like in that campus area that have come and gone over the years. Like
I know this one was there because this one was there because chick was in the same grade as me, and her mom was like, "Oh, I'm here." And then she left when her daughter graduated. That's when she closed it down. So it's been about 20.
You gotta love
plus
that.
years.
You gotta love that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, my number 2 is Turtles. On Willamette, like
they got the big salad.
Food was good, but the chicken Caesar salad is the best I've ever eaten in my life.
Of course, the big C's.
The big chicken Caesar. Like it's literally since they closed, I've been chasing that Caesar dressing that they made.
That's your dragon? That's what you've been chasing?
There's never been a Caesar dressing like the one Turtles made. I genuinely, no salad will ever compare to the Turtles chicken Caesar.
I mean, if it's how the service was at Turtles, I think it might have been like half piss in the Caesar's dressing.
By the way, I used to get them to go. I'd go pick them up. I'd rarely actually eat in Turtles.
Have you seen the videos of it's like a restaurant to where the whole gimmick is the waitress and the waiters are like assholes to you?
That was Turtles.
They throw your food down and like, oh, here you go, fat fuck kind of thing. that was them, but they weren't. That wasn't the gimmick to Turtles. They just had angry servers.
Yep.
Yeah.
WCP says Eugene Celebration has been gone since 2013.
Oh.
All right.
Okay. Clearly, we've missed it. All right, twos from the chat. WCP says the jail. Mm-hmm. Good one. Booble says,
And we're not talking about our lax incarceration policies. Am I right?
I mean, you got to do the. There you go. Perfect. Nice. On cue. Booble says, competitive Oregon women's basketball. He sure said it. All right, what's your one?
My number one, Pizza Pete's.
All you can eat fucking spaghetti.
All you can eat spaghetti.
You got red sauce and white sauce. So what more do you fucking need?
Right?
Not
Here's a little.
bad.
I get kids nowadays won't have to deal with it, but fun tip: don't go to all you can eat piece of Pete's, and then that be like your first night drinking like shitty vodka.
Yeah.
It doesn't end well.
That sounds like something that somebody has experienced on this podcast.
Not me at my house, and that was not fun to clean up. I'll tell you that much.
You can't clean that up. You can't. Yeah.
It was on hardwood, which at least makes it.
Okay.
But it was everywhere.
Did it stay in the hardwood?
I mean,
It must have.
some meat's off between the cracks. That's for sure.
Jeez, that sucks. My number one is the old Underbridge Park. So we know what it is now in the WIT. It's got the big skate park. It's got, it's still got the horseshoes. By the way, I saw a huge line of olds playing horseshoes the other day. So people actually play horseshoes there. And it's got the basketball courts. My old Underbridge had the basketball courts, and it had the shitty little park next to it that had like all the needles in it, and you don't take your kids there. But the cool thing about the basketball court when I was in elementary school is that's where people sold drugs. And so there would be
that's where you could score smack. Yeah. Great times.
9 and 10-year-old me used to go down there and score smack. No, like me and my best friend would walk down there, and I cannot believe our fucking parents let us do it, but we'd walk down there every afternoon and play pickup games with. There'd be like 100 people there any given night, and you just play basketball games, pickup games all night long, and it was the best. And they like these grown-ups who would literally be stopping by to buy drugs and play one game of pickup basketball would play basketball with us. We didn't know any of that stuff was going on. They were cool, right? It's like they don't want to get arrested too. And so, because everything was illegal back then. And so they'd be cool about it. And they'd just be like, yeah, kids, go play. We'll keep that stuff over here, whatever. Yeah, let's play a game. Yeah, and so we just played pickup games for hours and hours and hours. It was the best. Now it's all gentrified, right?
Yeah. Have fun D'ing someone up that just bought a dime bag of crank. Good luck.
Yeah, I would shoot J's in those guys' face. Cross them over, they fall down because they're all hopped up on something. It's fantastic. There's some really good, I think Slam Magazine was the one that did it. They did a photo shoot with Sabrina at those courts. And
I thought you were going to say the professor.
Still good.
But...
Yeah. The professor? Chemeketa Community College? The professor? Yeah, let's go.
Was it Salem's finest? Is that right?
I think
Salem,
so.
right?
Kaiser? Yeah.
Right. My number one, and I don't know how you guys. It's recent, so maybe it hasn't really sunk in yet that it's gone, and that's Maple Garden.
I know. I'm probably in the minority for that, but I was never into it. I'm sorry.
This guy doesn't
I don't mean to like.
Affordable food.
Yeah. That's me.
I was into P.F. Chang's.
No, Kowloons.
Look at me on my high horse, literally.
Look at He would be a Kowloon guy.
Kowloon
like 28
guy. Yeah.
fried rice.
Like $50 for a dinner at Kowloon. I'll say
Man,
though,
the end of Kowloon's run,
Yeah.
that shit was expensive, man. Holy shit.
Did you ever parlay some fried rice into tsunamis?
Oh,
Did
they
you
had a
run-
buffet on
Yeah.
Friday nights. They would have a buffet.
Did they have a buffet there?
They had an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Like whilst it was clubbing?
Yes. Like I think it closed at like midnight. I think it was like from like 10 to midnight, but they absolutely had a buffet.
They had a buffet from 10 to midnight?
Yes.
That's the best idea I've ever heard in a bar.
It was
a
insanity.
Chinese food buffet from 10 to midnight on a Friday?
Insanity. Unsanitary insanity.
Yeah.
How
It's
many
Chinese food.
fights have you seen at Kowloon Tsunamis?
There were more than a few. Yeah, that place and where the arcade downtown, the adult arcade downtown is now. Indigo District.
Yeah,
It used to be Indigo, I think.
Level Up. It's Level Up.
Level
right?
Up.
Yeah.
Now,
But
it used to
that
be
was
Indigo. Yeah, those two places. Yeah, pretty wild.
All right, you guys. Okay, one's from the chat. WCP says Papa's Soul Food.
It's just good food.
I never went. Booble says that too. He never made it to Papa's Soul Food. It's one of his biggest regrets. Like mine too. I never made it. Yeah, and all I hear all the time is how amazing it was. Yeah. Regrets, man. You got to learn to live with them or something. Booble says Civic Stadium is obvious, so instead he's saying Bijou.
The Bijou.
The Bijou. He teases us with Civic and then gives us Bijou.
Art snob.
Yeah. Isn't Bijou still
Have you-
there? Like the
They
downtown
built
one,
it,
right?
there's like the new Bijou. Yeah, the one downtown.
Metro?
There's not the one in the old. Not the one in the old church.
Yeah.
You ever
yeah.
watch a movie at the Bijou?
Yep.
It's flat.
Yeah.
So you're just staring in the back of someone's head. It's not elevated to where you could see over people.
Yep.
Semi
Part of the
flawed
charm.
for watching.
Yes.
Part of the charm.
No. It's,
I watched a documentary at the Bijou
yeah,
about horse racing in Europe.
Of course you did. Yep.
That's what was shown at the Bijou.
On the movie note, one of my honorable mentions is David Minor Theater. That was cool for a while. One of somebody who went to high school with us started that and then lost it to COVID. But it was cool.
That was
It
like the first place where you could drink in a movie theater.
Yeah.
So,
No, it gave all the big theaters the idea to have like Ninkasi in them, basically. So yeah, he would. It was down across the street from Steelhead, which, by the way, also an honorable mention on my list. Steelhead's now gone. But yeah, it was down at 5th Street, and you could just walk in. I think I watched Mad Max there, where you just buy some food, they bring it over from across the street, and you buy some beers.
The original Mad Max or the
No, the
Tom Hardy, Charlize Theron.
that one. Yep. You guys got any honorable mentions too?
He said
No.
Papa Soul Food. How about R.I.P. Barbecue King? Get the gold King's Cup. One of the best things.
Yeah, I think that's all the ones that I had that weren't already mentioned. I think, did you guys ever do Cafe 440 or whatever? I heard that was amazing, but like I never went either, so I don't know. I heard it was really expensive.
Yeah, it was that's why I said it was
Yep. So honorable mentions from WCP: Barbecue King, Civic Stadium, Howling Coyote Barbecue, Jamie's Hamburgers. I forgot
Hamburgers,
Jamie's. I forgot.
Button Burgers.
Yeah. Wonderland 5th Street, Pizza Pipeline. That's a good one I forgot about. Like a $5 pizza that's like the size of your entire body, and a 2-liter of Mountain Dew, and you're just fucking dead. Yeah.
My colon is happy that Pizza Pipeline stopped. Except for the Trixie stick.
Did you used to try to like eat like that was sort of the thing back then, right? Is you would get a Pizza Pipeline pizza and try to eat the whole thing yourself. I remember that was like a goal in my 20s. I don't know. That might have just been me. He also says Gateway Mall Tilt, which was in the Gateway Mall, the arcade, right?
Springfield.
Yeah. And then Movies 12, which is the $1.50 movies. Yes, the $1.50 movies. Good call. Almost forgot that. That really should be on all of our lists. That was great.
I was true to form and just chose Eugene.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just Eugene's. Yeah, that is Springfield, huh? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good point.